All right.
Guys, fire away.
Just talk about what the script's been like and everything that happened.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think first of all, you know, you look back and you know, you look at the week, you look at actually the last couple weeks. You know, there's people had me going all over the place. Y'all had me leaving. Everybody had me leaving, but me, and even our players, they had me leaving. And you know, and I think that's a, you know, I like I shared with our players, I would hope that I've asked them to buy into what I'm trying to do here and what we're trying to do offensively, and I would hope that they would have given me the respect to let them know personally that, hey, I was going to be leaving, and instead of just assuming I was leaving. I think it says a lot about our program and what Coach Swinney's trying to, what we're building here and what we're doing. You know, it's been, you know, to have someone call you as you would do. I mean, everybody had me interviewing several times, and you know, a phone call asking an interest and talking over the telephone is not considered an interview by some standards. But you know, when it leaks out that people call and just inquiring and talking, you know, it turns into a full-fledged interview. But again, you know, I've been flattered. We've been extremely successful, and I think it says a lot about a lot about Clemson and what we're trying to do. And so, you know, with all that being said, it's been a you know, it's been a week of ups and downs type of deal with you know, making sure our players are focused. That's the number one objective. But we're extremely happy here in Clemson, and you know, Clemson has been very committed to winning, and because of that, I mean, you know, one of these days, if that day ever comes, I don't judge being successful by whether or not I'm a head coach. That's something I'm not going to do. As I look at my career, or look at the career that we've tried to establish, is if it happens, it happens. But it has to be the right fit. And you know, just as you would do if Sports Illustrated called you and asked you, hey, we would like for you to come and visit, or we would like to talk to you, you would at least say, okay, I want to listen. And what do you have to offer? And it may not be the right fit. And because we got a great thing going here, not a good thing, we've got a great thing going here. And if that opportunity ever presents itself and it's the right fit, then we'll go to the next step. But until then, we're extremely excited about what we have here and what we have coming back and the direction of this program.
Your comments afterward almost made it sound like you at some point told them you weren't interested, or Texas Tech.
That I told them I wasn't interested.
Yeah, you just said that it wasn't the right time or the right fit. Or...
No, it wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right fit. And whether, you know, we talked, as y'all all knew, that we visited on Tuesday and had a great visit. And a lot of things we had to go back and talk about and see if it was the right fit for Texas Tech and whether it was the right fit for Chad Morris and his family. And it didn't materialize. And so you take the next step and you move forward.
Chad, are you considering that your only job interview? Is that what you're saying?
No,
okay.
No, absolutely not.
What did you kind of play for?
Well, I mean, they've been focused all along until, you know, I guess Tuesday, and it was kind of, they just assumed they had me out of here, and was asking me about it, you know, why coach you know, what's going on, and all along I kept Taj Boyd in the loop. You know, Taj and I got a great relationship, and he and I had long talks through this process, and you know, and several other players that are some of the leaders of our football team. So, with all that being said, I met with them.
You didn't have to reel them back in or anything?
Oh, no. These guys are focused, and regardless who the offensive coordinator is, I mean, these guys are going to be focused. They're going to play. That's what they do, and that's who they are. They're competitors, and they're going to fight hard for whoever. And you know, and I'm the one that brought it to their attention, and I'm the one that shared with them on Wednesday that, look, here's where we are, and here's what's happening, and this is, and believe me, if something happens, you and I will be the first to sit down and look at each other and talk about it.
How nice is it at some point just to get this behind you and just focus on LSU?
Well, you know, like I said, it's you know, it goes through an exhausting process, you know, an up and down process of a lot of decisions. You know, when you make decisions like this, you make decisions based on not just your family, but there's a lot of things that come into play. A lot of other players, a lot of other families that come into play, and that's why you have to make sure everything is the right fit, and is there a commitment to winning? And if it is, and you're a fit for them and they're a fit for you, and there's a great commitment there to win, and you feel like you can go and do it, because the one thing I do know about this business, you get one shot at it. And if I'm going to get one shot at it, I'm going to get a shot that I feel like it's on my terms, and this is how we're going to do it. And that way, if it didn't work out, hey, I did it, and I had every resource that I have to make it happen.
Now that you've had a couple of weeks to think about South Carolina, you've got LSU, a similar talented team. Anything you would have done differently against South Carolina, and how are you approaching LSU?
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought the first half of South Carolina, you had the ball 42 snaps. We did a great job of mixing up the run and the pass. You had the ball 6 snaps in the third quarter and 10 in the fourth quarter. And of the 10, you had 4 or 5 on the last drive of the game. So, you know, your options were limited. You had to be perfect in the second half. And we had 1 3-and-out, and that which was the opening 3-and-out of the third quarter, and never got the ball back till right there at the end of it. So, and then we went down and scored a field goal out of it. So, you know, if we had it back, I wish we probably would have taken a shot in another play, part of that second half. But given the circumstance of the game, your options were limited.
I would think they'd much rather see us coming at you right now than that LSU front seven.
Very talented, extremely talented. I think there's about 8 or 10 of them that they'll roll in there. And, they've got their front 4 is as solid a group as we've played against. And then they got 4 more right behind them. They do a great job of rolling guys in. And got an All-American in the secondary, Reed. Very, very talented young man. Has been playing ball for them for a while. So, yeah, it's going to be a physical matchup up front.